Hey folks, Nas here. Appreciate everybody joining me today for another No Man's Sky All Alone series video. Alrighty, so today what I'd like to do, you can see I'm in the anomaly. I need to go and purchase the little fishing devices for the fishing base because I never did do that, and I think I've pretty well completed the base other than these fishing devices. So let's head back in the back so we can actually purchase that. So we're going to go to the construction research station here, and let me locate those little items. Oh, there it is right there. And apparently I did purchase it. Of course I come up here after I've done something. Alrighty, so we need salt for these. 50 salt, which we should be able to get from that planet. I've got the metal, I've got the ion batteries. So let's head down to our little fishing base. Is there anything else I need to buy since I'm up here? Because I went and got a bunch of salvage data. You can see I've got 106 salvage data. I don't really know that I have anything that I need to buy. Oh, I do. We have to have all of the Exocrafts. We have to have them purchased and built at some base. Well, since we're at the fishing base, might as well buy the Nautilin chamber and put it at that base. We need crystal sulfide and salt for that. Let's go ahead and buy the Pilgrim Geo Bay. Doesn't matter what base we put them at. We don't need the platform because that's just portable. The Nautilin chamber would be at the base. And then of course the Nomad. There we go. We can buy the Nautilin platform. I have plenty of salvage data. I'll go ahead and buy that. Let's see about buying some of these underwater, because maybe what we do is once we jump through the portal, we build our fifth base, because I wanted to build the fifth base in the next system, which I want to build a portal base there, which when you go through a planetary portal, you end up at a planetary portal. So that's easy enough, but it's only in the system. It's only in the same system. So like if I go through a planetary portal in Euclid, I am in a planetary portal in Euclid. So I have to have a portal base in the very next galaxy to be able to use in that galaxy. But when you go through the center of the galaxy, you do not end up at a portal. So we have to find a portal. But I was thinking of building a underwater base, but we'd have to find a portal that is like literally right at water. And I don't know that that's going to be a thing. We might see. I went ahead and purchased these. I do like these watertight doors, even if you're not underwater. I like the looks of them. But anyway, we bought all those items too. That's fine. Alright, that's going to pop up on the screen, everything we purchased. Let us head over to the fishing base. And let's see if we can gather enough salt and crystal sulfide to finish that base off. Alrighty, here we are at the fishing base. Let's do a little save. Now, we got to have salt. I don't think I have any salt in here because I haven't purposely gathered salt. Oh, well, look at that. I do have salt. Hot damn. Look at me being almost prepared and not knowing it. What else do I have in here? Nothing else that I can use, I don't think. All right, let's get out of there. That means that we should have what we need for... Where are those little devices at? Probably going to be under here. No, it's going to be under here. There it is. The automated trap. I knew that. Okay. let's go stand inside so we're not affected by any of the weather if it shows up. And let's go place some of those little fishing devices. Yeah. Let's do that. We're going to go into fly mode. We need to color these things. Let's go into G. Still got all the materials, so that's good. Do I place them on the outside? I don't know how many I can place. That's the thing. So let's just place one on each of the corners here. So we'll place one right there. Grab another one. I think it's 3. Make sure it's colored. It is colored. Fly back out. Let's place one on this other side. Must be constructed underwater. Well, is it not? What? Must be constructed underwater. Like it has to be, it's almost like it has to be touching the base. See? It goes red. That is so weird. Okay. How does that look? I mean, they're literally touching the corners. Why is this one not blue? It's already got something in it? No? Auto trap, auto trap, auto trap. See, I've never really used these before. Actually, I built them at another base, but I've never actually used them. I don't do a whole lot of fishing in the game. I'm not a big fish person when it comes to games. Okay. Let's make sure it's colored. It is. Well, it claims it is, but it's not. It's still orange and white, but whatever. All right, well, let's fly out and we'll put one on the very end here. Do we want it on the outside? I don't know that I want it on the outside. Maybe I want to put it on the inside. Will it work there? Well, it will, but it's like buried in the thing, so I guess we're going to be putting it on the outside. Can we do free placement? No, even in free placement. Oh, it will. But like as soon as you get near land, it wants to like suck down to the bottom. That is so weird. All right, I'm just going to put it right here. Those, I don't know, those place weird. Okay, let's go into camera mode so we can go back out and see them. Kind of got it on the end, not really. But I think that's so weird that they want that you can't place them anywhere on the surface if you're close to like the ground, because every time I tried to place it on the surface in free place, it's like it sucked it to the bottom. Okay. Anyway, I have them down. The fishing base is technically done. I just got to go. I'm going to go and... No, I don't want to do that. Leave that. Save beacon. That's what I was doing. But what I'd like to do is... I need to go gather some cactus and plant the cactus around the base like I did the star bramble on the storage base. That way we can come here and we can actually gather just cactus if we need it, because it's a native planet and you can plant them in the ground. But I can do that between episodes, because I got to go get uranium and go collect some of the plants, and I haven't done that yet. Now I need to place the nautilin. Let's see, what does that require again? The nautilin. We got to go get crystal sulfide. Okay, so what we can do, because is it storming out? No, it's not storming anymore. But what we can do is we can summon in the Minotaur Where's he at? Minotaur. And we can hop in the Minotaur so we're not affected by the storms and stuff. And then we should be able to scan with him to be able to see crystal sulfide. Now, I don't know if we can collect the crystal sulfide while we're in the Colossus. This is going to be a first. But we are going to... Apparently that's underground. What? Apparently it's in a cave. So, let's... make that nice and big. Let's scan again so we know where it is. Alright, let's... because I don't want to delete it. Let's see if we can get down there. Looks like there's another one. Ah, we are underwater. There it is. Can I gather them? Is that going to damage us when it blows? No? That's a lot of action going on there, though. Yeah, you can't... I'm targeting them right now. Alright, let's get out of the Colossus so I can gather some real quick. Come on, get the other one. Get one more. They're turning orange. Let's get back in the Minotaur. Well, I thought they were turning orange. Let's wait for them to blow a little bit. Oh shit, I did take damage. Okay. Was that me that took it? That was me that took damage. Alright. Alright, come on. Gather that one. I want to gather another. I think I got all of them now. Should be 3 on each of those. Alright, we're gonna get away from that just a little bit. I gotta figure out where I'm at. I don't even know where my hole is. I'd have to make a new hole. Actually, what I can do... Well, there it is right there. Right? There it is. Found it. It's probably just easier for me to swim up. And resummon the Colossus... Or, not Colossus. Minotaur. Okay, so... Yeah, we got all 6 of the crystal sulfides. Tell you what, I need to upgrade my underwater protection if I'm going to do too much of that. Alright, let's head back to the base so we can build the Nautilus. Just park the Minotaur there next to the plant. We're going to dry off next to the fireplace. Okay, now, Nautilus right there. We have everything. Good deal. Okay. Let's go into G, color it. Let's go into B, fly mode. And I would think the Nautilus would actually need to be off the end, but what is going on here? What is this? Needs to be constructed underwater. I see this is here. Why can I not place that? Like, how far underwater? Oh my god. How far underwater does that need to be? Apparently quite a ways. Okay. I guess we're just going to set it down in here then. Which way is it facing? All the glowing makes it hard to see which way it's facing. All right. Place that there. Then I kind of need to go down and color the actual Nautilus. Yeah, because it's still orange. Modification. There we go. We're going to do that. And that. And that. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be fine. We're going to exit that. We're going to save changes. There we go. That way at least the Nautilus is... Oh, at least these little things bob up and down with the water. That's kind of cool. Kind of dumb that I had to place them so close to the building, though. Hey, we've already got our first fish. Sweet. Put that in our exosuit. I think we can... like, let these guys go. Yeah, release fish. I think if you release the fish, you get nanites. What do we get? 15 nanites for throwing that dude back. Nice. Alrighty. Now, we still need to place, what, the Pilgrim and... yeah, we need to place the Pilgrim and the Nomad. Alright, what do we need for the Pilgrim? We need 100 silver and 5 jellies. I should probably just put the Pilgrim at the storage base because there's paraffin on that planet. And then the, not the Pilgrim, the Nomad. I should put the Nomad at the storage base because we have paraffin on that planet. And then I should put the Pilgrim just on any base. Maybe I could put the Pilgrim at the base once we jump through the center of the galaxy. That would be good. And then that would satisfy the rule for placing all of the Exocrafts at that point. Now I'm still working on getting enough nanites. I'm up to 77,000 nanites again. We've got to get 125 nanites, 125,000 nanites to be able to upgrade our multi-tool to S-class. So I am, what, just shy of 50,000 nanites to reach that goal. So been doing a lot of the hunting for the radiant shards and stuff between episodes to get that going. All right, let's go ahead and get save point. Of course, I said earlier that I needed uranium for the cactus. I was wrong. I need pyrite. That's what's on this planet. And I think I actually have some pyrite at the storage base. But I don't see any plants around at all. I was thinking I could just go ahead and go grab some. But let me go back to the storage base because I might have what we need to at least plant a few plants here. So this base will be technically done. Let's go back to, Paradise. Alrighty, let's see here. We'll save. And I might even have paraffinium saved. Oh, there's silver. What do I need silver for? The Nomad, I think. Alright, well, let's grab some silver. And here's pyrite. Now, do I have cactus, though? Do we have cactus? Do we have cactus? Is there cactus? There's gamma root. There's Fecium. Aha! Thought I remember collecting some of that. Okay. Now let's go back and grab that pyrite. And I've already got the stuff. Where'd it go? Right here. I've already got some stuff to plant that. So I think it takes 50 cactus flesh and 25 of the mineral. Yeah. How much pyrite? Because I know I have pyrite in my ship, but that's for the ship. Okay, good. We can go and plant some plants around that base. All right, let's head back to the cactus fishing base. Finally get this base finished off. All right, we're just going to stand here, and then where are the plants at? They're going to be here, and we need to plant this guy right here. The Encino cactus. Yeah, 50 cactus flesh and 25 pyrite. How many can I plant? It says I'm able to plant 26. So if you look right below pyrite, it says available to build. It says 26. So I can plant 26 of those dudes. Okay. Well, let's go into fly mode and let's, whoops, start planting them out the other door because they need to go in the ground. So what we can do is we can like come out here and like line this area. Now granted, you're not gonna see it, but it is going to plant at the little dot in the center of the screen. If you can't plant it there, it's going to put an X up. See the little X? So we can actually plant these. Let's kind of get a downward view here. Let's go here, 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 and there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. How many did I plant? Again, oh, now I can't see them again. There they are right there. Holy shit, there's one there, one there. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the corner, and then 2 to the end of the stairs. Okay, so 6. So we should be able to plant that there, 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 and there. And then when those grow up, that'll be pretty nice. It'll give some extra color because they're green. Now let's what do I got? I got 14 left I can plant. Let's put one on the other side of this plant. Actually, let's put 2. Let's put one here, and then we'll kind of put one here. Do kind of the same thing over here for symmetry purposes. Can I go on the back side and put one on maybe each side of this purple plant? Should be able to do that over here as well. Perfect. I could probably do the same thing and come down this edge. What do we got? 6 left. 1, 2, 3. And then we can do that over here as well because we do have the room. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then that's it. That's all I can build. We've used all our cactus flesh. So then I have a steady income of cactus flesh now. We just come back here and gather a few because our inventory size, remember, is small. So I can only hold like what, 300 in a stack? Yeah, I can do 300 in a stack. So there's no sense in me building just these huge crops because it'll just fill my inventory up for no reason. One thing I haven't built at this base was the little cooking station. Where is that at? The nutrient processor. Oh, I need a hermetic seal. Can I make that? Hermetic seal, I can. Okay, so let's go ahead and put one of those here because you can use the cactus flesh for cooking as well. Let's go ahead and color it. Interesting, it says that it's colored when I open this window, but I actually have to click it for it to change the color. Let's see if we can center that a little bit, and there. And the chair icon, but I don't have any chairs. Should get some chair. I should actually buy that. I should buy those chairs. And that way I can put chairs on each side of this thing at the bases and stuff. But there we go. We got a nutrient processor. Do I have anything in the storage? Well, I have a few things in storage. Here, let's put those in there. Actually, do I have the... Let's go to here. Let's see. Cactus flesh. Did I already do that one? There we go. So at least I've learned that recipe now. All you have to do to learn a recipe is place an item in one of these little slots. And if you don't have the recipe, it will show you what it can make. If it doesn't make anything, it just won't show you anything. We're going to drop this back in the ingredient storage. And I can go to the recipe catalog here, and you can see there's cactus flesh in our recipes now. So that's how you unlock the recipes as well. It's just by putting and making items in the nutrient processor. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Salt. Okay. Salt is in the ingredient storage, but it must be a complex recipe. I think I've learned everything else. Sorry, my voice is messing up again. I think allergies or something are getting to me. Something. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, we officially have the fishing base all done. We got the cactus plants up. We got the fishing terminals out. I'm not sure why that one is gray. Like it's grayed out. See how that's blue? That's blue. That one's grayed out. Does it mean it has something in it? It does. It has a couple of somethings in it. But let's leave those in there for a second. Is there anything in these others? Oh, there is. Okay, so why is that one gray and these are lit up? Those actually collect stuff pretty quickly. Oh, look at there. We got a little A-class one. Nice. So it looks like it'll stack up to 6 of the same item in there. Nice. Okay. Wonder how long it takes to fill those things up. Wait a minute. Why is that's... Oh my god, stop moving. Holy cow. Do the boxes have to move? Holy shit. That's the same thing as this one. They're the same fish, but they didn't stack. That's weird. But yet that other one stacked. That little B class one over there stacked. I'm sure there's somebody that uses these things all the time. I just don't do the fishing in games. I can't stand fishing in games. I'm kind of wanting to always do something rather than just stand in place. But anyway, I think we're going to call this an episode. Enough fussing about fishing. We got this base done and everything. I appreciate everybody joining me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. And also leave me a comment. Actually, leave me a comment. Let's start naming these bases. So we've got... Let me go to the terminal real quick so we can see and show you what bases we've got built. Your bases. All right, so the All Alone base 1, that's our frost base. That was our very first base. We've got glass on that base. That's where 3 of our Exocrafts are. Then we got the Paradise Memory Stone Dissonant Planet base. This is our storage base right here. Then we have our portal base, which has the planetary portal at it, and then our current base that we're standing at is the cactus and fishing base. So leave me a comment, maybe give me some name ideas. We can name these bases and stuff before the series end and everything. That would be great. I'd love to hear what you guys have as far as ideas for names. Yes, incoming storm, but I'm inside. Thank you. But anyway, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Make sure to go check out some of my other guides and videos on my channel. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.